Hello everybody, welcome to the Devon Achane career sim, the rookie out of Texas A&M. He's only 5'9", 188. He might be a small guy, might be a youngin. He's 21 years old, was drafted in the 3rd round, the 21st pick of the 3rd round to be specific. Devon Achane might be an outlier, right? But recently, if you guys don't follow the league, he has blown shit up, to say the least. Devon Achane, it's gonna be new. Achane has been great and will probably continue to be great for the rest of his career. You know, knock on wood there, because obviously you hate to see any bad injuries or anything like that. But that all being said, Devon Achane, I've seen him explode in simulation in Madden before, and he's been exploding in real life. Pause. We'll be moving on. We'll be career simulating Devon Achane. We'll be simulating his career. Put it the right Grammarly way, Ian. Honestly, I don't care. I'm just too excited to get into this. Let's go. Devon Achane career simulation begins now. He's in every single starting role specialist. He's 3rd down, power back. Offensively, he's a starting running back with such a high-powered team and offense. We'll see how he can do by mid-season of the first year of this career sim. I mean, he starts 4-3, and that is probably thanks to Devon Achane, if I had to say. Joking, obviously. Tua Tagovailoa starts off pretty good. 10 touchdowns, only 2 interceptions, and Devon Achane so far been an upset here. So to put this in perspective here, I have on my other monitor over here, Devon Achane through the first so the first, God, I hate ESPN, dude. This shit's so annoying. Okay, here we go. Finally, some good. So Achane essentially missed the first game and then didn't play too much. It wasn't all that, like, he didn't get too many touches in his first game active per se, but the last 3 games against the Denver Broncos, the Buffalo Bills, and the New York Giants, he has gone off for 203 yards, 101 yards, 151 yards on the ground. Through the air, he's gone for 30, 19, and 14. So he has been so good so far through his young career. 460 yards through virtually 3 games of full action play, and he only has how many attempts? 38 attempts. That is 12.1 yards per carry. He has 5 touchdowns, which is absolutely insane. So that being said, here in the video game, through 114 attempts, not just 38, he has 100 less yards. That is how insane it is. Madden can't even come close to replicating. He's averaging 4 times the amount yards per carry. He only has 2 more touchdowns in real life, but in this, he has all the games played. He has 7 games played versus 3. So in 2 times the games played, he has 2 less touchdowns than real life. He has 4 times the yards per carry in real life than he does in Madden. He has what, 400? He has 100 more yards than he does in real life than Madden. It's bonkers. We'll head to the playoffs, aka the end of the season, see how he can show off the rest of his talents for the rest of the season with the rest of this Dolphins team. Hopefully they make the playoffs. I'm sure they will. Ooh, Dolphins missed the playoffs despite going 10-7. That's good for 2nd in their division. Buffalo beats him out. Tua finishes with 4,000 yards, 26 touchdowns, only 6 interceptions. Really good for him. Achane over 1,000 yards in his rookie year. A Rookie of the Year award would help so much because he gets a depth chart upgrade along with that. And Achane's on pace for a little bit more than this. Like, you know, obviously. So Achane overall for Madden, you know, purposes and sake, it was a good rookie year. Now heading to the offseason to see these awards and the overall season recap. 2023 season recap comes in. Baltimore Ravens win the Super Bowl, and defensive rookie of the year is Henry To'oTo'o, and offensive rookie of the year is Bijan Robinson. That's a bummer, but we are in the AFC, so that might change. We still might get offensive rookie of the year for the AFC side of things. I'm not sure if that's how it works exactly. Haven't really checked up on that. And moment of truth is Achane superstar. It's not, so I'd have to assume it doesn't really work that way. Achane is up to an 82 overall, playing down to an 81 with morale. He'll get a fresh start next season and hopefully be better than we've seen him. I'm not switching playbooks to make it like, you know, Bijan or Las Vegas has an absurd playbook where Josh Jacobs averages nearly 7 or 8 carries every single year, or 7.8 per carry every year. That's really confusing. I'm sorry. 7.8 to 8 yards, 7 to 8 yards per carry. I'm finally puzzling the pieces together. Jiminy Chrysler. Very sloppy start to the video. I promise to be better. I will find it in me to speak and speech better grammar better, need to English better in general. So Achane starting this next season will be up to an 83 overall, playing up to an 84 with a little bit of morale, pushing him up to that 84 mark. We will go ahead and start the season, go to mid-season, see how he's doing and how he's faring in year number 2 in the NFL. 4-3 Miami team, you might lead to believe that they have a good offense and a good run game and a good pass game. Tua Tagovailoa starts the season off 1,500 yards, 12 touchdowns, only 1 interception. And Achane up numbers now, up numbers. Good words. Yeah, I promised to be better. It's my bad. 118 carries, 446 yards, 3.8 per carry, 2 touchdowns there. He's getting better every step of the way. Hopefully he can finish the season with +4 per carry, because honestly, if he gets more than 4 per carry, he's well on track to only get better and better and better every year. So I really like that from Achane and how much he's already shown improvement, instead of just staying stale at like 3 to the point where you're forcing me to change the playbook. This is interesting though. 13 broken tackles, yards after contact, very little. So he's not really doing much. His longest run of the year is only 9 yards. 1 fumble on the ground though. That sucks. He should be a little bit better in that situation. He did fumble this past week, I believe, if I remember correctly. And then he also definitely has a longer run than just 9 yards. He's been clinically insane when it comes to, like I said, yards per carry, long runs, distance, anything that has to do with an explosive play. Let me know if you guys have any ideas to spice these career sims up, because they kind of get stale. You just go from 1 year to the next year, to the year after that, to the year after that, just checking out the same check marks and whatnot. So if you have any ideas or anything like that, let me know. I'd be more than happy to do my best to give you guys the best experience. That being said, we'll check the season stats from year number 2. Tua Tagovailoa, a little step down from last year, if my mind serves me correctly. 295 carries, that is 1,142 yards on the stat sheet there. 3.9 per carry, gets a little bit better from the first to second half of the year. 9 touchdowns, 3 fumbles is bad. His longest is only up to a 12-yard run, only 27 yards after contact, but 37 broken tackles. That's more than I would have expected. I'm sure that there's actually a lot more going on in receiving. Oh wow, that's Cedric Wilson's getting more than Jalen Waddle. Yikes. But Devon Achane doing good, and that's all we have to focus on. Oh duh, I'm so sorry, I didn't even realize or to like talk to you guys about this. He's like an Olympic runner. He is insane. He's a track star from Texas A&M. One of the most, like, he's probably the fastest guy in the league, let's be honest. Tyreek Hill just reached the fastest speed of like 22.1 or whatever miles an hour, but Devon Achane could probably get there in an all-out sprint. I'm sure we'll be able to see it at some point this season, but 96 speed, 96 excel, probably should be higher. If I had to guess, next Madden or when they update the rosters next or whatever it'll be, Achane will be up past that 97 mark, if not at 97, 98 area. He's just too good. I'd like to get him to, or get to use him in game. So we'll hop in here and run a couple run plays. And we are here on offense. I missed a 4-yard run by Devon Achane, but we'll be able to use him here, try to get off the block. Wow, he is fast. We're playing here in the cold, something Miami's not really, well versed in. So I will look to pass the ball here because Madden just doesn't let you, or like when you run. We'll go to Devon Achane. This is the Devon Achane game, as we'll try to get him out in space. Can't really do much. But yeah, you could definitely feel the speed. It's insane. He is already a little tired though, which is very interesting, as we'll try to get him out in space. Not even 86 overall. Tua Tagovailoa can throw accurately in this game with just a little bit of pressure in his face. It's kind of annoying. And this one coming to a close here. It is tied, and Miami or someone's going to look to do something, but it is overtime. Can't have a loser here, and Miami does it. Puts it in, and they win. They'll advance to the divisional. Ooh, we have the Kansas City Chiefs standing in front of us. That might be an issue, but we'll see if we can beat them, and we do. Wow, by a whole 10 points. Weekly awards. Please tell me it's Achane. It is not. It's Tua Tagovailoa with 4 touchdowns. Oh my lord. AFC Conference Championship. I'll leave this one up to the Madden gods. I won't jump in. I won't simulate through it. I won't hop in, do whatever. We lose by 1 point. We'll miss the Super Bowl by 1 point. That's got to sting, but hey, it'll put more drive in the boys to get back and try to do their best Bengals impression, right? Bengals almost made it, and then, well, they made it. Then they didn't. So maybe not. I don't know. Wow. A lot of departures here on this Miami team. No more Tua. No more Jalen Waddle. Tyreek and Teron Armstead are holding on by their last leg. I mean, they've got to both be like 42 by now. Marino Cropper, someone I actually like a lot. Look at this. So this is a 6 foot 172. So a lot slim, like a lot more of a slim frame. 70 overall playmaker out of Fresno State. Someone I liked coming out of Fresno State. Look at this. 92 speed, 92 excel, 82 catching. That's 78 catch in traffic, 77 short route. medium routes at a 77 and deep routes at 77, getting boosted. Obviously at 75 it wouldn't look as good, but 80 spec catch, like what? I've never seen a 71 or 70 overall look even half of this, with an 85 change of direction. Juke moves really good. Kick return, like, are you joking me? Like, he looks like crazy good. But yeah, it's really gonna suck not having Tua around, but it'll leave more room for the passing game. And that being said, I might change playbooks. Start on 4 and 3. Our defense is still a pretty good overall, but just in terms of like the general team, I didn't end up switching playbooks. I couldn't find one or figure one out to switch to. So Devon Achane up to 4 yards a carry officially, 110 carries, 438, a touchdown, fumble, 16 broken tackles, only 62 average yards per game. I think I'll look around the league and see if we can find one that kind of fits what we want to do, you know? All right, playbooks officially switched. We are going to the last half of the season. We're going through it. We're going to see what the numbers are looking like. Put the Las Vegas Raiders offense on. Saw they were one of the top offenses in the league, or one of the top teams in the league. In terms of like statistically, you know, and everything like that. And then I saw 6.8 per carry from Josh Jacobs. So yeah, I'm doing that. We do finish 9 and 8, which is a little unfortunate. I was hoping for something a little bit better, but Elijah Cooper was fine, not amazing. Achane just 1,200 yards, 4 per carry, 5 touchdowns. Really didn't do much, you know, since changing that scheme. He's fine, I think, to say the least. Tyreek Hill, Marino Cropper was really good. Yeah, I want to see Marino Cropper just go up as much as I can. I don't know, kind of like a personal side quest, if you will. Don't know why I'm checking defense. I guess I'm seeing if it works or not. I'm sure offensive player of the year will be Josh Jacobs. He went over 2,000 yards, and of course, yes, he is. And the Raiders actually, I think, win the Super Bowl. Okay, yeah, I think we made the right move. So Achane behind probably one of the worst lines in football is going to be a true 88 overall. I don't know how well he'll really work out in the contract and stuff like that. Obviously, I probably wouldn't want to be here if I was running back behind this sort of line. We'll have to see what his decision is when the time comes. I believe it'll be this upcoming season. Yeah, so he has this year remaining on his contract. He has a little bit of interest in coming back. Nothing like game changing or totally green. It's just kind of midway there. So we'll see. It's totally up to him, I think. Sure, they'll offer him some sort of deal. Yes, I accidentally simulated 1 week into the year. All right. Sue me. Starting off 3 and 4 is not the best way to start a season, though. I looked over, slowly glanced over there to see if we'd see Devon Achane, who isn't taking that next step, not really averaging Josh Jacobs type numbers yet. 5 touchdowns on the season, 12 broken tackles, and a longest of only 10 yards. Receiving Tyreek Hill, Vincent, whatever all these people are, I don't really care. I'm here for Devon Achane. Yikes, we finished 7 and 10. This team is only going downhill, taking Devon Achane with it, and that we cannot have. Devon Achane, I'm going to advise you as your official agent. I have signed on as of today as his agent to, like, I'm just gonna advise him to leave. Get up and go. Go. Very similar numbers to last year, so I'm not too worried about it. We'll go to the off season. I should just sim to next season, honestly. That's what I'll do. I'm going to stop the sim, go to next season. We don't really need to see off-season stuff right now. And Achane is officially back as a Dolphin. I'm resigning as his agent. He defied my my advisement there. Yeah. He's insane. Still very, very good, but not gonna really do well behind this offensive line. So I had to midseason see how he does, see how he is behind this offensive line. The team is down to like a 78 overall, and the offense being the worst side of the overall for the team. So I don't expect much. Like I said, I think he should have left and gone elsewhere. Dolphins start 2 and 5, not bueno. If you guys don't know what that means, it means not great or not good. Elijah Cooper, more than underwhelming. Devon Achane, 114 carries, 460 yards, 4 per carry, 2 touchdowns, no fumbles, 24 broken tackles, and the longest of a 12-yard run. So, like I mentioned, it's kind of he's hitting stale right now. We're gonna have to change playbooks. We are now on Atlanta playbooks. We'll be simming the last half of the season with these playbooks. We'll see how it goes, test the waters a little bit. We finished 6 and 11. That's pretty good. I feel like Elijah Cooper finishes this season with almost 3,500 yards, 20 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, a little bit better than I thought. And then Achane actually got worse, but finished with 1,100 yards, 9 touchdowns, longest rush of 13 yards, yards after contact, feel like that's kind of low. 55 broken tackles. Yeah, so you're gonna say he broke contact pretty much. He broke contact 55 times and then only ran for 54. You're like, what? Achane's here at a 91 overall. No superstar development, no nothing like that, which is a lot unfortunate because at this point in time, you'd expect him to probably be a little bit better. He's hitting maybe a little bit past his prime, but in the game, he's probably just at his prime here. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to try to find his contract here. He's up for the next 3 years, and he's earning quite a bit of money. So we'll see what sort of impact he has on the team. I don't know. I might switch playbooks again. I was thinking Colts because Jonathan Taylor, so I was going to say JT. So Jonathan Taylor, I'll switch to the Colts. So I've restructured the team to a 4-3 as long as switch to that Indianapolis playbook. And so all the things are different around the team. Not exactly on the offense. Still, the line sucks. Receivers are fine, not anything insane. Defensively, Javon Holland, Vanover, Jerome Baker. You got a few things that our defensive line is actually pretty good, but Steelers a little bit past his prime, and he won't actually be coming off the edge. He's more of an interior guy. Starting 2-5 again, and Achane 162 yards. That's 16 yards in a yards per attempt. I don't know what I'm on about. Let's just go look at the stats overall and see how Mr. Achane is doing. 5.4, 564, 2 touchdowns. He seems to be, doing a little bit better here. If you wanted to put it that way, because it's too obvious that he actually is. But we're just gonna say it wasn't the playbooks, it was him. He's breaking out. He's finally averaging above 5 per carry, doing really well, doing what he needs to do. Longest is a 66-yard run. 2 fumbles though, kind of unfortunate. But in the year 2028, Devon Achane's finally having his. We finished 7-10, and Achane off again, 163 yards this time around. I'm expecting big numbers from Devon Achane at the end of this season. 1,500 rushing yards, that's 6 per carry, 9 rushing touchdowns, 3 fumbles, 46 broken tackles, and there it is, 331 yards after contact. Who knows? I mean, honestly, or who knew that playbooks can decide the way that the game is played? It's so stupid. If there's a good player, they should do well despite playbooks, but unfortunately Madden is that stupid. You have to use playbooks for certain things to work. Welcome to Madden. Offensive player of the year still goes to Isaiah Pacheco. There is no sign of a Devon Achane there. We'll go over, shuffle to the league, see if he was top. He actually led the league in rushing yards. Huge news, by the way. I didn't even realize it was that good. So great season for him, and we'll move on to next season and see how well he can do then if he starts to regress, and where his position with the team stands, where the offensive line stands, and everything, all the above, everything, everywhere, no matter what. So Achane's about the same overall. He's sitting around that 90 to 91 area. Now 27, headed into his 7th year in the league. We can look around, see what he's good at, see what he's been up to. He actually breaks a lot of tackles in real life, something I kind of realized watching. I think I've watched like 2 Dolphins games this season, so he's done a good job. But other than that, I mean, you could look around, the team's getting there. I don't think we're quite there, but I think the team's getting, wow, we reunite the Cardinals teammates here, and Cam Smith is CB1. We are in shambles. 3-4 at the midseason mark. I do not see Devon Achane in the top 5 over there, but I do see Jonathan Taylor, and he's on the same playbook. So why aren't we producing like that? Devon Achane's not averaging near as much as he was last season. 4 per carry, 3 touchdowns. I don't know. It's not looking so great. Yards are still amazing, but we need him to raise the bar a little bit in the second half of the season, come back, show him what he's capable of. We'll see what they're doing and with the rest of the team, because they're finally close to 500. Maybe slight chance to sneak into the wild card. Never mind, we didn't win a game the rest of the season. We go 3-14, and we're not even top 3 in rushing yards. It goes Bijan, Pacheco, and another person. Rushing, Devon Achane barely squeaks over 1,000. I don't know how this happens. Same playbook, same deal. Just way different results. No fumbles. That's good, but I don't know. That's awfully strange. That's an unexplained phenomenon. I've never seen that before. 88 overall, +1 to an 89 with morale. I don't know. He's definitely regressing, but I didn't expect it to be, quite like that, to the point where his numbers would go down that much, So Cam Smith, superstar. Brought back Brandon Jones. He's probably a good 32 years old by now. Wow, look, I'm just the best. Oh my god, no one's better than me in the business. I'm joking. There's a lot of smarter and better people out there than me. I know that. Starting off 0-7. Like, can you even explain that? And Lamar Vincent goes off. So that's cool. Yeah, cool. Rushing, Devon Achane. Yeah. So it's like the numbers if my grandpa were to run a ball. End of the season, and I don't see anything up there that would suggest that Devon Achane is great, but he is better than last year. So 258 carries, 1,100 yards, 4.5 per carry, 9 touchdowns, 2 fumbles, 40 broken tackles, 105 after contact. So good for him. It's good. It's good, but like, you know, we need better. We had a 1,500 yard season and then we fell off a cliff. You gave me hope and you pulled my legs out from under me. Not fun to deal with, and we'll be moving on. There's no more Devon Achane, so one of two things: he retired or he moved on. I thought that this year would be the last year of his deal, and I could have been wrong, but he also could have retired. So we'll have to take a look-see around the league and see if we can find a Devon Achane. Achane, it's Achane. I know that, okay? I'm sorry. And Achane, you've got to be joking me. You don't just join the Cowboys, you dingus. Oh, this just, yeah. It's like Tony Pollard V2, just way better. So I've got Spears, but we've got Achane here, who's down to an 86 overall. Slowly but surely regressing. We'll see what sort of damage he could do in this Dallas offense. I'm not going to worry about playbooks or nothing. Just kind of let him do his thing here and let magic happen if magic happens. If not, not a big deal. 5-2. I don't know why I decided to do that. And we don't have stats on the right side of the screen. So what are we looking at here? Good quarterback play, rushing. Achane, look at this. Look at that. Only 1 touchdown sucks, but he's doing good. Finished 7-7, 10-7. It feels good to be in the playoffs. Stats and awards here. Craig Clements doing a good job. Like I said, good quarterback play. And Devon Achane was fine. Nothing spectacular through the roof, but definitely good. See what we do against the, who are we against here? Is it Seahawks? It was the Seahawks. We'll go against the Seahawks in the wild card. We'll see what we can do. Maybe make the divisional, and if we do, we don't. So we're not even gonna worry about what we do if we made it. Moving on. I didn't even check the contract. It could have been a 1 year, so we'll even see if he's on the Cowboys even. Achane is still here, but he is atrocious. Down to a 83 overall. Taking a huge dip these last few years. We'll go to his contract here. He actually signed a 3-year deal. Wow. Cowboys, that's a bad move by you know, the ownership of Dallas. I mean, you can't just do that. Management, I should say management of Dallas, you know, like obviously the owner, I mean, if you guys know Jerry Jones, I'm not against the man, but like, you know what I'm saying? Start off 6-1. What a spectacular start to a season. Absolutely exquisite. Craig Clements, that's fine. Good touchdown to interception ratio, and Achane's feeling the feeling the effects of regression here. That's rough, man. He's struggling. 11-6, making the wild card again. Clement had a absolutely insane season, leading the league in passing yards. Really good touchdowns, only 5 interceptions. Achane was pretty good once again. 4.3 per carry, 11 touchdowns. He gets the job done, and I think that's what's essential in this sort of offense, where it can kind of go through the air. You just need someone that could be there and run well between the tackles. Who knows after regression if next year he'll be that guy, but before then we'll go into the wild card and see. We win, barely squeak one out. We go 5 points above for the win there. 1 possession game. Can't have close games like that. We lose in a close game again to the Falcons. So moving on. Clements is here, 78 overall. Devon Achane is here as well. I'll go ahead and generate the best lineup, but that would ultimately put Spears above Achane, but we'll put Achane right back up there and make sure that we can put ourselves in the best spot to win. I can't believe what is it, Ernest Jones? Yeah, 33. I was gonna say I can't believe he's still in the league, but it hasn't been too long, and he's kind of younger, or I guess he's on the younger side. I think he's currently like 25 or 26 at this point. Probably I'd bank on 25 though. 5-2, and we'll check the stats and awards. Craig Clements, I'm sure, is off to a good start. Rushing Achane, yeah, this is not unacceptable, but like, dude, the massive step down we've seen, or I guess steps down we've seen these last few years has been horrid to say the least. We'll head to the playoffs, see what the Dallas Cowgirls and Devon Achane can do for the rest of the season. 8-9, no anything to do with the playoffs, nothing. Craig Clemens had a little bit of an off year, not too great, and Achane, hang up the boots, my man. Hang up, well, boots is, I'm a big motocross fan, so like I just said boots on accident. Hang up the jersey, hang up the cleats, whatever you want to say. We'll head to the next season and see if Achane is still kicking it. This is the last year of his deal, if I remember correctly, and we'll see what sort of situation he's going to get put in this next season. No Achane here on the Cowgirls. We'll go look around the rest of the league, but I doubt we'll find him. Maybe in free agency. You never know. Oh, we could have the next Frank Gore on hand. We never know. But we'll go down the line here, and I do not see a Devon Achane. Just a bunch of auto-generated dupes. So we'll be out. That was a good run there from Devon Achane. Nothing like completely insane or some sort of wreck where he took over the league, but just a steady good runner, and did his best. I think he went for consecutive 1,000-yard seasons until that last season, and he's like, nah, screw this, I'm getting out of the league. So yeah, good on him. I don't think he broke any records, so I'm not even gonna look. But that'll be all for me. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like, go down, subscribe, go watch any of the past content on the channel. You guys will enjoy it. That is a guarantee by me, and I'll see you guys next time. Deuces.